Hi guys, I'm Vivacious Hannah and welcome to this video. So I've tried to make this video before. My personality just wasn't right that day and the lighting was terrible, so I'm remaking it. And basically I'm going to be reading to you guys from my dream journal. But first, can we appreciate how cute this is? I love it so much. Let's see, I have several pages. Look at all that. So I'm just gonna pick a few that are like really crazy and tell them to you guys. Okay, you guys, this one was a long time ago. It was at like the peak of my One Direction-ness. So Liam had this friend, his name was Andy. He did, I think, like a live stream or something with him a long time ago that I watched. And so I was on a yacht and this guy, Andy, was like the captain. And so he was kind of driving around and I got really mad about how One Direction forgot it was my birthday. I was like, are you kidding me? So anyways, you know, I was kind of complaining to him about like, man, I can't believe One Direction brought me on this yacht and they don't even have the guts to say happy birthday to me. Which, like, if they're bringing me on a yacht, I'm pretty sure that's enough birthday for me. And so he was trying to reason with me. He's like, oh, Hannah, it was just a simple mistake, you know? And it kind of seemed like something was a little fishy, but I was like, you know what? Whatever. I am so mad at them. And so he was trying to like get me to go all these different places. And I was like, you know what? You can't trick me, but that smells good. And the smell of waffles just hit me and I walked off to the kitchen. And that's where the guys were. And I was like, oh, are you kidding me? So then they're all like, hi, Hannah. Simultaneously, all at the same time, turn around and drop their pants. They mooned me, and then from there, it's like a screen that goes backwards, and then I realized it was a skit for Ellen. So I've technically been on Ellen, and with One Direction, on a yacht. Only in my dreams, but it was still kind of funny to me. Oh my goodness, you guys, this one was like one of the creepiest dreams I've ever had, but it was also kind of cool. So I was at this hotel, but the reason I was there, it was free and everything. The reason I was there was because I was stuck in this game, and you basically have to find this man. He's like the head of this hotel thing. I mean, for all I know, it could have been an asylum. I don't even know. And so he was like at the very top and he was very corrupt, and our objective was to find him and take him down. And I was like, you know what? I'm up for this. I like criminal justice shows. I have got this in the bag. So I was the person who got the furthest. Not gonna brag, but I mean, I am. Humble brag. So I got into his office where he was. He saw me. He saw me in his office, and I was like trying to, this is a bad thing of me to do, but I was like trying to trick him into sex, like kind of like in that Parks and Rec episode, Ron and Jamie, when Leslie's kind of trying to be like Tammy, and she's like, hey there, big boy. I know I can't do the voice, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I was trying to like trick him, and like he knew exactly what I was up to. So like here was his office, right? And then right in front of it was like this steel kind of grating stuff, and then like a story down was the floor. So basically it had like stairs on either side going down. And so he took my head, he smashed it on the railing, and he threw me over the side. But what he didn't know is that I grabbed onto like the grating underneath, and I was kind of holding on that way, and I was all like, you know, like in and out of consciousness, and somehow I was surviving. And I got the heck out of there, and I was like, why did I think this was a good idea? I'm out. There's that story. Oh, you guys, there was this other crazy one. So in my dream, it was my birthday, right? And we were gonna go to this concert, maybe, let's say like an hour away, and like, you know, I was getting all ready, I was looking all cute, I was like, yay, we're going to a concert, and it wasn't even anyone that I knew. And so my dad was like, yeah, okay, I'll drive. But he had some sort of contagious like disease, and if any of us got it, it would probably kill us, but for some reason like he was doing kind of okay with it. Like, it wasn't life or death for him, it was just kind of like miserable. So I tried to get into my brother's car, and he kept like doing that thing, you know, where he'll stop and then you try to open the door and then he moves, and then you like walk up and then he moves and then you walk up, and then, you know. So I was like, whatever, fine, I'll go with Dad. Maybe I'll die. It's my birthday, whatever. And then something happened and we couldn't go anymore, so then we were just all kind of standing out on the deck. My mom had invited some people over, And there was one girl there who thought that I was like just a terrible person. She hated my guts. And so she ordered me, bear with me, she ordered me a flying box cake. It was a cake in that exact shape. It had a little jetpack and it was flying around and it was like, woo, woo. And like, I realized as it was coming towards my house again, I was like, oh my gosh, that's a bomb. She's trying to kill me. If I get in trouble for saying the word bomb, please don't arrest me. I'm not trying to bomb anything. People are trying to bomb me. And so like it flew like right past the house and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go inside. I'm gonna go in my room and see if I'm not safe in there. You know how there's typically that long noise like when they're dropping, like that really loud whistling noise? That's all I heard as I was going into my room, and I just remember looking up and I was like, God, take my life. Like, you know, in those last moments, that's what I thought of. And like, I'm so proud of Dream Hannah for that. I was still really freaked out and I got in my room and I realized that it was just the noise of my fan and it wasn't, there was no box, there was no cereal, there was nothing. Oh my gosh, this dream is so sweet. My brother was trying to set me up with different guys like on blind dates and every single one of them wasn't working out. And I was like, man, I'm never gonna find love, which like kind of how I feel now, but I mean, God's got it all handled. I'm not worried about it. And then this other guy, I don't know if my brother set me up with him or not, but he came by, he picked me up, and you know, we were kind of driving around. For some reason, I was in the back middle seat, so I wasn't even sitting next to him. And then, you know, we had a great time and I was hanging out with my friend afterwards and we were kind of talking about it. And he called me again and he's like, you know, I'll pick you up tomorrow at 7 or whatever. And I was just like getting so excited, and I just remember feeling or hearing, or maybe it was like intuition, but I know that God said to me, everything will work out this time. Stay calm and trust me. So I did go on another date with him and we spent that whole time just writing our vows to each other because we knew it was something that God was a part of, something that he had blessed, and it was gonna be our future. And I think that's where I'm gonna end it, because how can you possibly top a sweet dream like that? So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Like I said, comment down below if you've had any dreams, or if you make a video about your dreams, be sure to send them to me on Twitter or Instagram, or tag me in it or something. Go ahead and subscribe if you're interested in seeing more videos from me, and I guess I will see you next time. Bye!